Welcome back to our YouTube channel. As we begin our next episode on what sold on our eBay store, the first item we're gonna pull is gonna be a vintage tropical fish wall decor. And we've gotta pull that from Banker Box 20. All right, and that's gonna be right straight ahead. This box over. All right, it's gonna be in this Ziploc bag right here, and that's gonna be the last one of these wall decor or decorations. We actually picked up quite a bit of these, and this is going to be the last one that we have left that's sold, I believe. This little fish right here, we got an offer on it. Had it listed for, if I'm not mistaken, $24.95. Got a offer of $18.50, so we just went ahead and accepted it. The buyer left us a note. Thank you so much for accepting my offer. I hope you have a great day. Hopefully when you get this last wall decor decoration that we have, hope you enjoy it. We'll go ahead and get it packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. All right, the next item we're going to pull for eBay is going to be a figurine. It's going to be from the Jacqueline Kent collection, part of their 8-inch mini carolers, and we need to find Rambling Rose, and that's going to be in Banker Box C8. So luckily these are labeled on the top. Go and set these up. Rambling Rose. That's it right there. I'm gonna just put up the listing of what this sold for. I'm not actually gonna take this back out of the box. This caroler, Rambling Rose, sold for $29.95 plus shipping. All right, I decided to go ahead and just take this out of the box. This is going to be that Rambling Rose standing caroler. Go ahead and just inspect it, just since it's been a minute since I listed this and packaged it up. So everything appears to be intact. That's her little paper that she'll hold when she's singing the carols. And we'll go ahead and put her back in the box. Comes with all the original packaging. And I went ahead and got a box ready. Had to resize an 8x6x4 to make that box big enough for her box and her to fit in. And we'll get that securely packaged and shipped out to the buyer. Alright, the next item we're going to pull is going to be a CD. It's going to be the Restless Kind by Travis Tritt. It's a new and sealed CD. So let's currently I've got my CDs right over here. See if it's right here. Okay, there's one more location I can these CDs will be. I've got to get these better organized. I'm going to have to use two hands. Alright, there it is. I used to have a dresser in here that had all my CDs in, and when we removed the dresser, I just temporarily put it in those boxes until I can organize my CDs a lot better. But this CD right here sold for $4.95 plus shipping. We usually pick up CDs dirt cheap. Most of our CD collections that we have, we're already in the profit on. So we'll get this packaged up and shipped out to the buyer and process our next order for eBay. Alright, the next item we're going to pull that sold on our eBay store is going to be another pink label Barbie from the Twilight Saga series. His name is going to be Jasper, so we'll go ahead and pull him. Alrighty. Alright, that's Jasper. Alright, Jasper here. So for $35 plus shipping. Belongs to the Twilight Saga series. Pink label. And we'll get this packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. So we get that packaged up, we'll process our next order that comes in for eBay. Alright, the next item that we're gonna process that sold on our eBay store is gonna be a 1998 Barbie Special Collection Greenhouse Fun Set. And that'll be in our banker box number 1. There. Wonder who's calling me. Alright, I had to take that phone call. Alright, this greenhouse fun set sold for $28.95. All right, I've got this set bubble wrapped. I've got filler placed on the bottom of the box. And what I'll do is I'll have filler around it and on top. So this will arrive to the buyer in the condition that I ship it. I went ahead and went with just a little larger box. This is going to be like a 11 by 7 by 5 ish. So we'll finish getting this packaged up, then process our next order. Just wanted to give y'all an idea of how I package my orders. Alright, the next order that we're gonna process is gonna be another Twilight Saga doll. This one is gonna be Emmett. And we'll go to our banker box, label number 7. And this is gonna be the last one that I have of this series. It's gonna be the Barbie pink label, the Twilight Saga series, and this one is Emmett. And I'll get this packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. Then we will process our next order for eBay. And this doll sold for $35 plus shipping. Alright, the next order that we're going to pull that's sold on eBay is going to be a set of irons. Got these right here. One of the golf bags that I purchased recently. And these are going to be the set that sold. It's going to be the Adam's Idea Forged CB1. The set consisted of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 irons, plus the pitching wedge and the gap wedge. So we'll get these pulled from the bag. Then we'll process those clubs and securely place them in a bag to be sent off to the buyer. This set right here sold for $235 plus shipping. Not too bad considering we only paid $25 for 2 entire bags full of clubs. That included this Titleist bag right here that I haven't yet listed. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to do that, but this is going to be the second listing that's sold in this lot. The first club that sold for $175 was a putter, one of them sick putters. So that's already been shipped out, and getting ready to process these irons now to get sent to the buyer. Let me know what your thoughts are. I've got these already listed, and this Callaway listed, so I plan on listing some more clubs because I enjoy sourcing for golf equipment. Years ago I used to buy and sell clubs when I used to play, but I'm getting a little bit older and now I'm just focusing on buying to sell. So let me know what your thoughts are. We'll go ahead and get these processed and go to the next order. Alright, the next item we're going to pull is going to be a rare Hummel. It's called Roses Are Red. It's going to be a first issue and will be located in Banker Box 29, which should be right in this box right here. Roses Are Red. Pixie. That one right there it is down here. Roses Are Red. All right. This Hummel right here sold for $30 plus shipping. Comes with its certificate and also its original box. We'll get her back in the box and get it packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. Finish processing this order and then go on to the next. Alright, the next item we're going to pull is going to be a Super Action statue from the Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. And we're going to have to go right over here. And it's going to be that figure right here. Picked all these up at an estate sale. Same estate sale we picked up all the gaming magazines for super cheap. This action figure right here sold for $69.95 plus shipping. So we'll get that packaged up and shipped out to the buyer. Alright, the next item that we sold is going to be a Sony HandyCam lot. Retrieve it from Banker Box 10. That's it right there, right up top. Alright, this sold for $100 plus shipping. Picked this up at an estate sale where we got a whole bunch of Sony lenses and tons of camera equipment. We should be in the profit now on that estate sale, and we've got tons more to sell that's listed and quite a few others to list. But we'll get this packaged up, shipped out to the buyer, then process our next order for eBay. Alright, we've got a few more items to pull for this episode of what we sold on our eBay store. The next item that we're going to pull is going to be a 2-pound Pilates ball by Pure Fitness. And we're going to pull that from Banker Box number 4. I think we've got 2 of these. That sold one of them. Okay. All right, this item right here sold for $6.95 plus shipping. We'll go ahead and get this packaged up, then process the remaining orders for this episode. This next order is going to be a lot of 10 Pokemon guidebooks that sold. And we'll go ahead and get those pulled. It's going to be this stack of Pokemon books that I had listed. Went ahead and just listed this in a lot. So we'll get this over here to the shipping table. And this one's 2 guides in one. The And this lot right here sold for $200 or $220 plus shipping. So we'll get this moved over to the shipping table. I'll definitely need both hands, and get this packed up and shipped out to the buyer.